So are you guys finally interested to see what happened with the Nissan Altima? Because definitely a lot of shit happened. First of all, the fuel pump was going out. I had already told you guys that basically the car had stalled and it wouldn't start up again. And so ultimately that led to was we found out that the fuel pump was going out. So the fuel pump was replaced. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, the cam sensor goes out in the same day, literally the same day. And so that gets replaced. And then we had to replace all 4 spark plugs because the spark plug on cylinder 1 was loose. So that's joyous, let alone more work. Basically, this car has been the bane of my mother, seriously, in this year at least. The transmission was leaking earlier this year. Then now this whole thing happened with the spark plugs, the cam, and the fuel pump. And then on top of that, the check engine light's still on for the catalytic converter, which has already been replaced. It seems like the monolytic converter is next, and that's extremely expensive. My car has been doing good, no check engine lights, which is good, so that means the evap system was fixed properly. In regards to the Hyundai Accent's also fixed. The blower motor went out. Actually, it was shorting out and it almost caught fire. That was actually kind of interesting. And then the Impala, like I said, is doing shitty. I mean, it's running fine. It's just, it's not, whatchamacallit, it's not holding up well on its interior. But this car definitely, it kind of pissed my mom off a little bit because she's just so done she's just so done fixing it, but she knows she can't get another car yet. So she's kind of annoyed at that, and I can't blame her, but at the same time, at least she has a car that now runs. And the acceleration hasn't really improved on this car because it's already a fast car to begin with. But definitely, you notice it at the lower revs. It's a little bit quicker to shift through gears. So, I mean, it's a fast shifter in general, but it makes it to overdrive even quicker now because you don't have to put as much into the throttle to get it going. Because once you get the car going, it's fine. But when, before the spark plugs were replaced, it really vibrated harsh at low RPMs, or especially more at idle, I should say. And then when you got the RPMs up, it was fine. However, when you go back down again, it would vibrate a lot, especially with the air conditioner on. It would go down to 500 RPMs and it would feel almost like it was misfiring. So that was fixed. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an honest opinion here. Don't buy this car. The reason I'm saying this is one of the worst cars to own. Not only is the newer models, or are the newer models, God, I can't even speak English. Not only are the newer models complete shit, they sound like snowmobiles and they're run by a friggin' snowmobile transmission. A CVT is not an appropriate transmission for this vehicle. The reason I'm telling you not to buy the 2005 and 6 models is due to the countless problems that we've been having with ours. This car is a fast vehicle. It's for the sporty kind, absolutely, I totally agree. And it's definitely good for, like sportiness. When it comes to luxury rides, when it comes to feeling great behind the wheel versus just okay, the Camry wins at feeling great. So does the Honda Accord. It just depends on what you're looking for. The Nissan Altima, the reason why I do like this car is because it's fast. But the reason why I don't like this car is because it's made cheaply and it's not designed to last long. My car has not had a transmission leak. The Camry has not had a transmission leak. This car has had more problems in the last year than a lot of the cars in my family have had. My grandparents had one issue with their Camry, and that was because the coils were going out. But other than that, I mean, seriously, this car is not designed to last long. The Altimas are on one of the top worst cars to buy, including the Hyundai Accents. So, I mean, the thing is no, we're not having the extent of problems that people have with their Altimas, such as the engine failures due to the catalytic converters failing and stuff like that. But definitely, it's been a ride with this car. It's been really annoying. And then on top of that, on top of that, it's also been quite expensive. But yeah, we're not having the issues like the 2002 to 2004 Altimas where the engines failed, the transmissions went out. I mean, we haven't had any transmission problems besides the leaks. So, I mean, that's been a good thing. It's just this car, it's starting to become less and less trustworthy. I took it on a trip last year, the remote broke for the alarm. So, I mean, like, now the alarm won't read the remote and it gets completely ridiculous. So, I mean, guys, I'm giving you an honest opinion here. You guys can buy this car as long as you take care of it. It's just you need to watch out and make sure all recalls were done. Also, to make sure the ignition switch was recalled, because definitely that's something you don't want to go out. And I think the battery on this gate opener is dead. So I'm going to go ahead and call you guys, or cut you guys off, because it's time for me to go ahead. Oh, the gate opened. Why did I hit the hazards? What the hell? It's time for me to go. So I will catch you guys later. And please drive safe. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I just dropped the remote.